그래? 그냥. 잠깐. Ju-Che Tul. One of the hardest, physically, one of the hardest Taekwondo patterns to perform. General Che replaced the original Kodang pattern that he had originated back in the early days, back in the 60s, or the 50s and 60s, and he replaced Kodang with Ju-Che. So it's the pattern that we have to do, and it's got 45 movements. There's no way in a million years I'm going to even attempt to show you how to do the kicks, because I'm just not capable of doing it with my condition. Okay, so have a look online and you'll see the pattern performed. Wonderful pattern if you're athletic and flexible and have good kicks. It's a great pattern. Yes, good. Right, so here, start position. Narani so, Sang Yop Palkup. Okay, so looking from the side would look like this. Here, okay, like so. Okay, so first movement, okay, in Ju-Che Tul, you end up here like so. Okay, so An Pomok Napunde Narani Maki. Okay, looks incredibly like Hecho Maki from Poan Tul, but here it's a high section outer forearm parallel block, not a wedging block, parallel block. Again, wedging block from the side would look like this, parallel block looks like this. So you see the different angles. So again, Anaso Ampamak Najunde Narani Maki. Movement number 2, okay, you're doing Kawande Golcho Maki. And you're doing it whilst you're standing up. So the previous move would have been here. Then the next movement, you stand up with your legs straight and perform that Golcho Maki. Then Anaso Kawande Apjari. So we've gone here, here, here. Okay, and this movement leads straight into this one. It's not 1, then 2, 1, straight into that punch. Number 4, one-legged stance, back at Palmak Napunde Narani Maki. So very similar to the first move. First move is here, second move is actually here. So a one-legged stance, I'll do it on this leg, here, with that same kind of hand position. However, first movement, your hands are like that for the Narani Maki. For movement number 4, the Narani Maki, your hands are like that. So first, fourth, there, okay. So again, Weibao Sogi, back at Palma Napunde Narani Maki. Number 5. Okay, now we have slow motion, so Nyurin Dongjak. We have Kawande Yop Chajurugi and Napunde Bande Dolio Goro Chagi. So we have side kick, one direction, and then the opposite 180 degrees, high section, reverse hooking kick, the opposite direction. When you're doing those kicks, the hands have to be in front of your chest. So we go side kick one way and we rotate the body. I'm not going to turn my back to you, but you rotate the body, go the opposite way, and your hands stay in front. You land, movement number 6, Kyochiso Dongjumak Neryo Tarigi. So here, 1, like so, okay? So here, like this, okay? Good, nothing else to talk about that, I don't think. No, number 7, Golcho Chagi and Napunde Yopcha Jirigi. Okay, now, Golcho Chagi, hooking kick. A lot of people think, oh, hooking kick, yes, it's like that. Hooking kick is very similar to a twisting kick. Okay, in the leg comes across, and the idea is to do what your hand does with your foot. So you have to try and block with your foot in the same shape that your hand is. Okay, very difficult technique to do, but you've got to try and drop the foot down onto your opponent's attacking tool, whatever that might be. So again, that's Kawande Golcho Chagi followed by Napunde Yopcha Churigi. Now, once you do the twisting, the hooking kick and the side kick, you're drawing your hands back. Okay, and you land anunso open song cut, back row good key. So here, a cross cut, not a knife hand strike, but crossing. Looks virtually to the untrained eye, that knife hand strike, okay, and cross cut look exactly the same, virtually, okay. The object is to cross your fingers, the tips of the fingers, to come across the opponent's face. Okay, where are we? So that was number 8. Number 9, okay, Gununso Napunde Palkup Tarigi. Very simple, here. Elbow strike. High section, elbow strike. Okay, with your hand, finger belly on the side of the fist. Okay, number 10, Kyochuso Sonkao Dong Njunde Ap Maki. So again, you'd have to look at the pattern to see which way the pattern goes. I'm just doing it all in front of the camera at the moment. Here, like so. So reverse knife hand block. Here, similar to what we do in Poan. Okay, only in Poan it's done this way. All right, one hand here. Okay, so that's that. And number 11, Yunjiso Sonkao Kawunde Daibimaki. Very simple. And then number 12, not so simple. Sonkao Tuyodomyo Tarigi. So you're going to be jumping, spinning, and striking. Okay, jumping, spinning, and striking. Now, the strike, when you do it, I'm not going to do it for obvious reasons. Okay, but you have to be moving forward. Jumping, if I do it kind of this way, okay, you have to be transferring your weight this way. Okay, you can't just do it up on the spot. And you're striking in mid-air. It's a mid-air strike, and then you land. Okay, so it's a Sonkao Tuyodomyo Tarigi. And you're jumping, spinning, and turning. Okay, now, movements number 13 and 24, 13 to 24, you just do a mirror image of what you've just done. Okay, then movement number 25, Gyokeni Chagi. Okay, it's a pick shape kick. Very similar to Neryo Chagi, only you go straight up and down. So you're coming up under the chin and down the same as a normal axe kick or a normal downward kick. Okay, so pick shape kick. And you're landing, this is still movement number 25. Do it also, Kawunde Palmot Daibimaki, or Palmot Kawunde Daibimaki. Yeah, okay, where are we going now? Movement number 26. Hanao-son, Moa-so. Okay, and that's done in slow motion. So when we come up, here. So slow motion, Yurin Dongjang. Movements number 27 and 29. Duet Balso, Son Palkup, Neryo Tulgi. Here. So coming down, downwards, elbow thrust. Okay, here, one. Straight, elbow, thrust. Okay, like so. So that's Duet Balso, Son Palkup, Neryo Tulgi. Can't speak. Movements number 28 and 30. Gununso Bandao-san Napunde Bandao Tarigi. Okay, so in Uyam, we did this crescent punch here. Okay, you remember? Okay. In Ju-Che, very similar, only your hand is in an arc hand. Can't see that very well. So here, one. So instead of having the fist like so, it's hand like so. There. Okay? So that's movement number 28 and 30. Movement number 31, Gununso Sansonkao Napunde Anro Tairigi. So here, one. So double inwards, knife hand strike. And then we have movement number 32, Gununso Ap Jumok Neryo Jirigi, which is a walking stance, downward full fist punch. Okay, here, downward full fist punch. Number 33, 33 and 35, backward double stepping. So again, now we have one of these awkward terminology terms. Duio, Ibo, Omio, Didimio, Migulgi, because there's a slide. So Duio, Ibo, Omio, Didimio, Migulgi. Okay, sliding. So double step, backwards, double step, slide. And the technique for 33 and 35 is Nyunjuso Bakat Pomok Nerio Maki. Here. So sliding like so. See that a little bit better? So the fist is a little higher. It's also out in front, so it's not quite here. So like that. Like so. Okay, and then 34 and 36. Dodging reverse turning kick, Pihamyo, Bando, Tolio Changi. So dodging. So you would have to, if you were here, you would have to be jumping or dodging as the name suggests, and then throw a reverse turning kick. It's not stipulated what height. Most people, if they can, for the flexible people, they can do it high section. Okay? Where are we? And you're landing Nyunjuso Pamok Kawande Daibimaki. Number 37, Twimyo Sangbang Chagi. Okay, now it's a two-directional kick, okay? You're going left, twisting kick, and right, side kick. So Bitro Chagi here, Yopcha Churugi here, okay? And you're taking 2 steps, kicking, and landing here, okay? Now you can't quite see that, okay? But here, Sasun Sogi. It's not brilliant, you can't really see it very well. But Anan Sogi, okay, your feet would be parallel. Sasan Sogi, 1 foot is slightly in front, diagonal stance. 1 foot slightly in front of the other. Okay, and where are we? So yes, the Korean name, Sangson Barak Chukyo Maki. Here, okay, like so. Like that. Okay, where are we? Number 39. Duit Balso, Yop Palkup Tulgi. Okay, that's a side elbow, but with a slide. So Mikulgi. Okay, so sliding as well. 30, we've just done that. Number 40. Gabordio Chumbi Sogi B. Now, all the Gabordio Chumbi Sogis you've done so far have been A. Here. Now we're going to do it B. Here. Okay, so there's a slight here. Gabordio Sogi A. Back is dead straight, obviously knees bend. Gabordio Sogi B. There's a slight tilt forward. Okay, and that's done slow motion. So Gabordio Chumbi Sogi B. Followed by Kawande Dwicha Jurugi. So midsection back piercing kick. Number 41, Nyunjuso Dongjumok Supyong Tarigi. Okay, so that is here a back fist strike. Normally back fists are performed temple height, but Ju-Che Tul, okay, here, Supyong Tarigi. Dongjumok Supyong Tarigi. 42, Narani So, Open Sonka Napunde Amro Gutki. You remember the cross cut we did at the start of the pattern? Now you're going to do a cross cut here, this way. So inwards, 1, this way, okay? Then the next 2 movements are going to be kind of together. Okay, Twimyo Napunde Ap Jurugi and Twimyo Dwijibo Jurugi. Okay, so you're performing those at the same time whilst you're in the air. Just step back, okay. 1, okay. So 1, high and upset. And you're landing in Moso, or Mosogi, sorry. Number 44, Gununso Sonkal Ap Nerio Tarigi. Okay, so you're here, 1. Okay, like so. Hand coming up, downward strike. And movement number 45, Kawande Bande Jurugi. Very simple. Okay, Kawande Bande Jurugi, all Gununso. Those last 2 moves, Gununso. When you finished, his right foot pulls up to Narani So Sang Yop Palkup. And, ladies and gents, that is it. It's a gargantuan of a pattern, okay? Difficult to perform, difficult to learn the theory, Quite easy to learn actually, because like I said, a lot of it is repeated, but such a challenging pattern. But that's what Taekwondo is all about, pushing yourself and testing your ability. Okay, good luck, okay, and look forward to seeing you for Ju-Che Tul. Chadip, Kunye, Taekwondo.